Welcome to this session. Today we are going to study the process of double fertilization. First, what is meant by fertilization? The fusion of one male gamete with another female gamete. The process is called as fertilization. Now, what is meant by double fertilization? In the process of double fertilization, fusion of one male gamete with the egg and another male gamete with the secondary nucleus. Such process is called as double fertilization. Process of double fertilization was discovered by Nivesi in the plants like lilium and fritillaria. Now, what happens in the process of double fertilization? First, after pollination, that is when pollen grains they fall on the stigmatic surface. Now this is the suppose a compatible pollen grain. They fall on the stigmatic surface. This pollen grain they germinate on the stigma of the gynoecium and they produces long and elongated pollen tube. This pollen tube it should be passes through the styler canal and reaches up to the ovule. Now this pollen tube it should be entered in this ovule. First, sometimes these pollen tube it should be entered through the micropyle region of the ovule. Such entry of pollen tube it is known as porogamy. Sometimes the pollen tube it should be entered through the chalaza region of the ovule. It is known as chalazogamy. And in some of the plants, in some cases, this pollen tube it should be entered in the ovule through the integuments. It is known as mesogamy. Now, in this pollen tube, they are having two non-motile male gametes. These are two non-motile male gametes. It should be passes through the hollow pollen tube. It should be carried through these pollen tube. That is the pollen tube which is a hollow structure. It is termed as siphonogamy, or in other words, pollen tube they can be carried two non-motile male gametes through this hollow structure. It is known as siphonogamy. In the ovule, it may be entered through the micropyle, chalaza or the integuments, but in the embryo sac, this pollen tube it should be entered through only microphylar region. the tip of the pollen tube entered through one of the synergy at initially the tip of the pollen tube, they absorb the watery content from these one of the synergid, and the tip of the pollen tube they swells, they burst, and whatever the content they are present in the pollen tube, they are discharged in the embryo sac, that is the two male gametes. Out of these two male gametes, one male gamete, they fuse with the egg. Such phenomenon, such fusion of this one male gamete with the egg, it is known as a syngamy. Now the second male gamete, they fuse with the secondary nucleus. It is known as a triple fusion. Now the product of the syngamy or fertilization first is to produce the zygote and zygote to embryo, while the product of the triple fusion is primary endosperm nucleus and primary endosperm nucleus to form triploid endosperm. So in the process of double fertilization, both the male gametes they are participate in the process of fertilization, therefore it is known as double fertilization. Now which are the significance of double fertilization? The first, process of double fertilization is one of the unique feature of angiosperm. Second, the diploid zygote, they are produced in the fertilization first. They forms the embryo. Third, triploid primary endosperm develops into nutritive endosperm tissue. Next significance, that is it restores the diploid condition by the fusion of haploid male gamete with haploid female gamete. And fourth, it also helps to avoid the polyembryony. So these are significant.